The middle of the school week, the middle of the work week. Nothing here. Alright, hang in there, Marianne. I'm sure we'll get better. Did someone just tap at the window? What? Hello? That's weird. Mary is coming, guys. Mary is coming. Oh, the good girls, the good ones. Hello! I think she's lonely, guys. Mary is lonely. She wants someone to play with. Good old Mary. And the little lamb. Where is her little lamb? Conservatory doors. Mary is missing her little lamb, guys. The final room on this floor. Really. Let's see what it reveals. And then maybe we're moving on to the second floor. Conservatory. Dead plants. Alright. Here we go. It's icy cold in here. Looking pretty normal. The plants are dead, like everything else in this place. Approach the planter. Approach the second planter. Approach the third planter. We have to examine every single planter here. Alright, let's start with this one. Let's skip the middle one. Yeah, for the last. Another trapdoor to the right. A trapdoor. Where? Where is the trapdoor? I'm not seeing any trapdoor. Let's take a closer look. Disturb the planter soil. Maybe we'll find skeleton inside their body. A skull. Oh, yikes. Oh, goodbye, spiders. They aren't what I'm looking for. I'll just disturb their habitat, guys. They're angry with me. Goodbye, spiders. The furry spiders. Alright, let's take a look at this one then. It's a side entrance, a side door. Something about the planter, might as well check it out. Yeah. There's always something in the planter. A dead body design. And more spiders! What the heck? You know, I forgot to turn off my flashlight. Oh man, I'm wasting batteries. I'm almost out of batteries now. I am in trouble, guys. I'm in trouble. I found the key in the vestibule. Ah, missed that line. Okay, let's see what's in the middle one. Is that a cemetery outside the window? Spiders, of course! Jumbo spiders this time! Jumbo size. Oh, there's a key! Oh! Aha! A key to the upstairs bathroom! Wonder what's hidden there. Oh, the bathroom is a bad news, guys. Bathroom is bad news. Something happened in bathroom according to And according to the crew members, from the journal entries, something horrible happening in the bathroom. It's a journal. Looks to be very old. June 8th, 1916. I am writing on the behalf of my late mother, who thought it would be beneficial for me to journal my new experiences working in Atherton Manor. I've had no choice but to seek gainful employment now that I am a widow. My husband was a serviceman, killed in action during the World War. As of such, I have secured a position as a maid for Mr. and Mrs. Atherton and the family. The Athertons took a great interest in assisting me in my plight and went out of the way to invite me into the wonderful home. Mrs. Atherton has a beauty. Yes. Can't read those words. I can tell she thinks highly of me by the way she stares and smiles. I think this is because her children seem smitten by my arrival. Mr. Atherton is cordial and possessed by magnetic, if not off-color charm. I find his gaze upon me disconcerting, however, for his eyes linger longer than I would have them. I shall write again soon. Mary Chaucer. Oh my god! This is her journal, guys. The evil ghost's journal. Mr. Atherton has his eyes on Mary, guys. I'm so pleased to be in a home with such delightful children as James and Emma. Mrs. Atherton spends the days reading in the library while I attend to their every whim. Since my arrival, Eve has spent off all her time in her books. Seems she is studying something, but what I do not know. While it is not my place to suppose, I wonder if the marriage is in turmoil. Despite my youth, my beauty pales by comparison to the lady of the house. Yet still Mr. Atherton's eyes follow me often. Only the devil knows where he spends his days. I have walked the entire house in the course of my chores and not once encountered him. It would not strike me as strange. Did not know for certain that he was at home. I dislike walking the empty halls alone. I am unaccustomed to such stately home, and the near silence haunts me. It brings back fears I have not felt since I was a child. On more than one occasion, I have felt the heavy weight of eyes upon me, but from where I am uncertain. I think he's spying on her, guys. Mr. Atherton is spying on Mary, the maid. This is Mary Chaucer's journal. Mary recounts her early days of employment with the Athertons. She got along well with Mrs. Atherton and children, although she didn't seem to trust Edgar. Several pages are missing from the journal. Yeah, there has to be more entries. So what happened to Mary Chaucer, guys? Yeah, find those missing pages to complete the story. Something horrible happened to her, I'm sure. Yeah, there has to be a reason why she turned so evil. Turned so vengeful all of a sudden. There has to be a reason. There's a book on that table. Might as well check it out. Hopefully the art of stuffing notes into books is still the preferred means of hiding things here. Maybe more entries. I hate being right all the time. That means more reading. Whoa. I inquired with Mr. Atherton about the door to the cellar, which is always locked today. I should have known by the look of Eve's face that it was in poor judgment. I have never had a man strike me to this day, but I suspect it would be preferable to Edgar Atherton's response. His manic smile and piercing eyes as he invited to show me what the cellar held made my skin crawl. When I declined, he was even more perturbed and told me that I was forbidden to ever go down there. You know, this font is so small. I'm playing this game in a window mode. So it's pretty hard to read these words, guys. So bear with me, please, if I'm reading too slow. When I asked Eve, she diminished and went to her room. I fear for what goes on down there. Judging from his demeanor, Mr. Atherton has dark taste in distractions. Things have gotten worse as time goes on here. Eve and Edgar's relationship grows more bizarre. By the day, I wake from a dead sleep in the night to check on Eve and the children regularly. Often find them hiding in their toy chests when they are frightened. I sit with them until they nod off and place them back into their beds. Okay, that is strange behavior, guys, for the children. Hiding in toy chests. That is not normal behavior. I cannot blame the darlings, for I too am scared. Someone walks these corridors at night, sinking from shadow to shadow. At first I thought that Eve. I thought it was Eve. Wait, what? At first I thought it Eve off on some trust from her. Loveless marriage, but it is not Eve. Eve is despondent, lost in her books and devices. Edgar still wears the trappings of a charming, dashing, and loving husband. But when the mood strikes him, the light is extinguished, and his eyes fill with dark intentions. I fear Edgar has enlisted his beautiful wife in all sorts of foul activity. While I cannot imagine that Eve wants any part of his madness, she partakes nonetheless. Part of me wishes to take Eve and the children from this place before something foul befalls them. Okay, so before the evil Mary haunting the place, there are ghosts in the house already. The history of this place. The long history of ghost hauntings. Edgar spent most of his time in the cellar. Mary casually asked him why he spent so much time, and his response was a bit disturbing. The tension between them was definitely mounting early in her tenure with the Athertons. Mary also feared for Eve's safety. So at this point, Mary is still good Mary. The other pages have to be around here somewhere. I think we are done. No. Oh, cabinet. Maybe it's all in this room. All the pages scattered around. Whoa, that's a lot of pages. That's too many. The night of the dead is upon us, but the Athertons will not partake in any such social revelry. Edgar instructed me to keep the children quiet and upstairs, and not to answer the door for those in search for the treats. He told me this after I had already spent the morning baking for all the little ghosts and goblins. I hoped to take Eve with me on our rounds, but Edgar had other plans. When evening fell, he sequestered Eve in the cellar, the one place I'm forbidden to go. Damn my curiosity, but these secrets can be seductive, and my loneliness is such a tragic burden. When the children fell asleep, I crept downstairs into the kitchen to see what intrigue the Athertons were engaged in. The sounds I heard from beneath the cellar door sent chills down my spine. There was a palpable energy in the air and the sound of cloth tearing and skin rending. I swear I could hear Eve crying out for mercy, while Edgar cursed in all manner of unholy obscenities. I cannot say for certain what was going on below me, but I sat by the door as a voyeur would, unable to pull myself from the spot, both terrified and intrigued. It was then I heard a footstep from the cellar stairs. I quickly hid around the corner, just in time to see Edgar emerge. He was shirtless and covered in marks and blood. He glanced in my direction with a diabolic grin, but took off into the dining room like a man possessed. Eve appeared shortly after, bruised and cut with the dress badly torn. She looked incoherent. like she was lost in a fever dream. The next morning, the two awoke as if nothing happened, and went about their days as normal. I have since begun to wonder if there isn't more at work here than meets the eye.